3 years ago, I was weak, tired, and inconsistent. My work and gains suffered. But 1.5 years ago, I managed to make the gym a habit. So I got jacked and my energy skyrocketed. Here's my 4-step system to do the same as a busy entrepreneur. And you as an entrepreneur, you may be thinking, how much time and effort will these 4 steps take? Business is also my number one priority, and I want to spend so much time as possible there. So I have carefully made this 4-step system to take as minimal time and energy from your business as possible, and also how you can fit in workouts in your busy schedule. This first step can be the most powerful change I ever made for my health. I remember in 2021, me and my friend were sitting at a restaurant. We had just finished a workout and we had decided to go to this restaurant. But when we get our food and I'm about to eat it, it's too hot. I can't eat it. We wait a bit. I remember I recorded the food because I wanted to show everyone that I was bulking, I was building muscles, I was eating this food that is good for me. Because the food I was eating was chicken, but not usual chicken, like chicken and rice that is good for building muscles. This was fried chicken. I was eating chicken nuggets. And I was thinking, yeah, it's chicken is good for me. So when the food has cooled down a bit, I eat it and I used to enjoy it, think it's good, and then I go home. But the thing was, I continued doing that, eating fast food after my workouts, eating a lot of junk food. I could eat like ice cream, pizza, McDonald's, all those things. And I continued doing that through 2021, 2022, until 2023, when one day I was feeling bad after eating donuts, after eating cookies. So I was holding my stomach, but this feeling was different. It was hurting too much. Even in my head, I had brain fog, and I just got upset because I wanted to become successful. I wanted to be able to work on a business, also get jacked, become a top G, become a high value man, become successful. But I knew when I'm feeling like this, no way I can make progress in life. This is why I don't build a lot of muscle. This is why I'm inconsistent in the gym, because I'm feeling bad too often because I'm eating this shit. But earlier, I hadn't realized it is the junk food that is making me feel weak, be tired, skip workouts because I'm too tired, have bad recovery, all those things. I didn't know it. But a couple of days earlier, I had watched a YouTube video explaining how bad sugar is, how important a clean diet is. I knew this is my diet. The diet is the problem because I ate that sugar. It probably has some bad oils in those cookies. That is why I'm feeling this bad. So in that moment, I decided I had enough. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop eating junk food. It was a big commitment for myself because when I told my parents that, they said, no, you're just joking. You ate a lot of junk food 2 weeks ago. You love that junk food. You love those donuts, those ice creams, this fast food. Because that was the truth. I did it. But I wanted to change. So I made this plan on eating less and less. 1 time a week, I said, let me start having junk food 1 time a week. Instead of whenever I want, I probably had it 3-4 times per week. 1 time a week, scale it down, then eventually I can stop if I go down to 1 time every 2 weeks. That is what I did. I said, okay, every Friday I can have junk food. I did that, but after the first week, I got tested on how much I could control my sugar cravings and if I really was committed or not. I was at a birthday party and I had this big cake, but I thought to myself, no, I'm not gonna have anything. But then I find myself standing there at the table. I talk with some people there and I look at the cake and it looks so good. I think, should I just take 1 small piece? No, I shouldn't do it. But then I do it anyways. It was too hard for me to control myself. And I end up eating half of the cake. I literally took 3 big slices of it. After I was feeling very bad, I regretted everything. I thought, now I will feel bad tomorrow, the rest of the day. I already feel my stomach. I will build less muscles. And I got upset because it felt like I didn't have control over the situation. I didn't have control over my cravings. It was horrible. but I kept on fighting. Like I failed a couple of times in those first weeks, but I learned. I learned from my mistakes. I said, how can I avoid this next time? Avoid this next time. And I made progress. I started having it one time every 2 weeks, then one time every 3 weeks. And then this day in October 2023, I have been going 3 weeks without any junk food. And I was just pretty excited to have this chocolate bar I had saved up. But when I had it in front of me and I was about to eat it, I started hesitating. Like, should I really do it? I'm trying to stop, and I've been going 3 weeks without it, and it feels a bit weird to have it now. It's not like this reward anymore. I don't feel those cravings that much now, and I will just eat it, then feel a bit weaker after, build a less muscles. Why not just go my whole life without it? But what about Christmas? I think to myself. What about my birthday? Should I not have anything there? But then I say, yeah, fuck junk food, fuck eating this high sugar food. Why should I make myself worse? Why should I eat it? Why not just go my whole life without it? Oh, because it tastes good and enjoy life. Like, fuck that. I think I'd rather be much more jacked, have much more energy, feel strong, than having high sugar food sometimes. Having chocolates, candy, cookies, ice cream sometimes. No, fuck that. I'm not a bitch. And since that point, I have never had junk food. And when I stopped in October 2023, the effects were so crazy. I had just so much more energy. I had so much more energy. And I started going to the gym more. I pushed hard. In October 2023, I went to the gym 26 times. I went from going to the gym 1 or like 2 or 3 times per week to going like 6 times per week, because I just did this one change. Since that point, I've been going to the gym more, being consistent, pushing hard, much harder in the workouts, going to failure, then also recovery. All the things that is needed to build muscles, because I stopped sugar. And by the way, if you're an entrepreneur, you're trying to go from skinny to jacked, you can get a free 1v1 coaching call with me in my community. I will help you out personally. And you can also get a diet plan in there, so you know what to eat after you quit sugar. But stopping junk food and stopping high sugar foods is the highest ROI thing, because let's play it out. I stopped. It took like around 2 months for me to stop, from August 2023 to like October 2023, and it was hard. Yeah, it sucked a bit in the beginning to not eat junk food, to say no to a lot of junk food, and you just need to like fight against those cravings. But since that, after those 2 months, it's not hard. Like now, it's not hard for me to say no, because my brain, I don't know the science behind it, but I think it's like rewired, so I'm basically not addicted to sugar anymore. So it's easy, it's nothing I need to like fight against now. If it's a donut, my brain is not like saying, yeah, eat it tastes so good. I'm thinking like it's like every other food. Like I don't care. Like I don't need to eat it. I don't want to eat it. And I never think about junk food. It was same for me when I stopped looking at like TikTok, Instagram. It was hard those first 2 months, but after that, I don't think now like, oh, let me go and scroll on TikTok. Of course, I did it the first months, like 1-2 months, but after that, it's the same. Like it is addiction. It was an addiction for me. So when I stopped it, it became easy. It's just those first 2 months that is hard. This is the highest ROI thing, to build more muscles, to have more energy, be consistent, have better immune system, like all these things. And eating junk food is like shiny object syndrome. Just like chasing every new business trend distracts you from long-term success. Eating junk food gives you short-term pleasure, but ruins your long-term energy and gym consistency. And there was a thing, Alex Hormozi, one of the biggest business influencers in the world, he said his wife, Layla Hormozi, said a thing. She said, your business is inconsistent because you are inconsistent. Stopping junk food has helped me be more consistent in all areas of my life. Putting in the work on my business consistently, going to the gym consistently, doing whatever habit consistently, because I have like the energy to do it. Step 1, stop junk food, stop high sugar foods. The second step is the easiest thing I do to be more consistent and make the gym a habit, yet nobody is doing it. So I remember me a couple years ago when I was skinny, I was weak, I was tired, and I was just like a soft boy. I didn't have that masculine aggression inside of me. I didn't feel strong. I didn't have a lot of energy. Like I used to like felt weak and like soft, tired a lot. Felt like basically like a bitch. But that changed. It was one day it changed. So in 2023, I saw this video on YouTube. It popped up. It's a self-improvement YouTuber. He's flexing his muscles. So I see something with building muscles, but I don't know what. Because I look at the title and it says testosterone guide. And I think, what the fuck is testosterone? I've heard it sometimes before, but I don't know what it is. But I watched the video and he started talking about the benefits. You have the masculine aggression, you feel strong, you feel like a man. And me that had been feeling weak for a long time, feeling tired, feeling like a bitch. I got hyped up, I got excited. Like, this is a new opportunity for me to feel stronger, build more muscles, push harder in the gym. So I watched the whole video and all the things he talked about on how to increase testosterone. I start doing almost every habit, and it helps me a lot because I have the energy to push hard in the gym, start having the energy to do faster workouts. And another thing is, I used to go around at home with a lot of energy and I go down and drop push-ups. When I focused on increasing my testosterone back in end of 2023, beginning of 2024, it was one period I did like 300-400 push-ups a day. One day I did 2,000 push-ups in one day. That's because I just had the energy, I had the masculine aggression, go around like this. I was able to go down, push-ups, use 50 like that, continue working my business, take a like small break, drop 50 again. And that made my triceps, my chest get big as fuck. The push-ups came naturally when I had like this high energy and this high testosterone. The things I did to increase my testosterone was, the first thing I did was I quitted sugar. Sugar is really bad for testosterone. When I increase it, I got more testosterone. Then another thing is I started having at least 4 eggs every day, because I learned that eggs, they have something called cholesterol that make us produce more testosterone. I started having 4 eggs to my breakfast every day, and now I have around 8 eggs every day. I have 5 to breakfast and 3 in the afternoon, and it makes me feel strong, build so much more muscles. Then another thing I do to increase my testosterone is I have 2 brassy nuts a day. 2 brassy nuts a day. Then there are a lot of more habits I do, like getting enough vitamin D, sleeping at least 8 hours, not having my phone in my pocket, not training in polyester clothes, like not touching plastics, because plastic is estrogenic. I have all the habits in my free community. But your actionable step for this video is have 4 eggs today and feel the testosterone boost. Feel that you like getting stronger, that you can go down and do double as much push-ups you were able to do before. Eat 4 eggs today. Come back to this video. You can come back to this video and comment the effects you felt. This third step made me even more unstoppable, and going to the gym became easy. When I had started feeling stronger, I had fixed my diet, I have increased my testosterone. It was more rare, but it was still some days I didn't feel like going to the gym. I was tired. I didn't have the perfect energy. Of course, it still happened to me, and it happened to me till this day. Not that often, but it can happen a couple of times during the month. But during those moments, I go to the gym anyways. Because over the last like 2-3 years, I had made myself do hard things every day when I don't feel like doing it. And I had built up the discipline, and I did that. So I have the discipline to go to the gym when I don't feel like doing it. When it's cold outside and I'm a bit tired, I go to the gym anyways, because I have that discipline. I built up that discipline from one thing I do every morning, and that's when I wake up, I do a couple of hard things. I have a morning routine. Today I woke up, I took a cold shower, I I did some like body weight exercises today. Like I did some like neck, I don't know what they call, like neck raise. I trained my neck, 30 reps of it. Then I meditated 5 minutes, made my bed. It took around like 25 minutes. And I've done that every single day for over a year. And before that I did like some like push-ups, meditation. Then I added a cold shower. But doing some hard things like some push-ups in the morning, meditating, that make me able to go to the gym later, because I've done some hard things right after I wake up, when I used to feel like going back to the bed and sleeping. But I force myself to do them, then I can force myself to go to the gym. That has built up my discipline. And especially now, the cold showers, they fucking suck. They are so hard. I hate doing them, but I do them anyways because they build up the discipline. The gym compared to that is so much easier. And those cold shower only take like I only do it for 1.5 minutes. It's a lot of effort, but it's only 1.5 minutes. So like the rest of the day becomes easier because of that. Going to gym, work on my business, doing the things I don't want to do, but I know I should do them because they will give me great results. I'm able to do those things. So that's the first step. Starting a morning routine to build discipline. And you can start with just like 20 push-ups and make your bed. Then you can add more things, make it harder over time. But like 20 push-ups, make your bed. Then you can go up to like 30 push-ups, maybe add in some sit-ups. That is what I did. Then the last step has helped me never miss a workout for almost a year. Remember, I watched a video from Alex Hormozi in 2023, and it was life-changing, literally. Alex Hormozi, he's like one of the biggest business influencers in the world. And it was a video about time management. And I've never heard about it before, but I watch the video, I get excited because it's a millionaire giving me tips. He say that every night he plan what he gonna do the next day and have a schedule with what he gonna do from what time to like what time, so everything is clear. For example, he wake up at 6 a.m. from 6:30 to 7:30 he gonna record, let's say, a video. That is what he says, and I think that sounds very powerful. Let me do that. During the night I do it, and the next day everything changed. I'm so much more productive. I get so much more done. I have planned the whole day on what I'm gonna do, and I also planned what time of the day I'm gonna go to the gym, with what workout, and when I'm gonna get home from the gym. And that changed everything. I knew when during the day I'm gonna go to the gym and what exercises, and that held me accountable. That made me not skip any workout because I would feel like a bitch. It would just like feel weird if I didn't go to the gym when I had planned to go to the gym. I have this schedule, and when I'm not in the gym, I say, okay, like it's nothing to do now. I have just planned to go to the gym. I'm gonna be in the gym now. For example, today, I know it's shoulders. 13:35, I'm gonna leave my house, and 15, I'm gonna be home. And I'm gonna train shoulders. Everything clear for me. What exercises I'm gonna do in the gym. And also, I have a workout. And also a similar thing, I have a workout plan. Monday through Sunday, I know what day I'm gonna do which workout with which exercises. Everything clear like that. So I know like Monday chest, Tuesday back. And if I don't follow it, if I don't hit the workouts, it will just feel weird. This helped me hold myself accountable. If I don't say, no, not today, I will go tomorrow. I'm tired, I go later. I know I need to do those workouts every single day. And so an actionable step for this video is today, write down when you're gonna go to gym tomorrow, when you're gonna leave your house, and when you're gonna get back home, with what workout, what exercises, everything clear. Then see that you won't skip that workout. You will do it because you have dedicated some time to it. You don't want to feel like a bitch and skip it. And if you don't have a workout plan, you can follow this one. 4 times per week, pretty fast one takes, those workouts should take between 30 to 40 minutes. Like they fit, so they can fit a busy schedule. But this was my 4-step system on how I made the gym a habit. And if you're an entrepreneur, you're more on the skinny side and you want to get jacked, like my client Jake is on his way to doing, you can get a free 1v1 coaching call with me in my free community. Top link in the description. See you inside and get jacked, brother. Bah!